Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kingsway FX Academy. I am super excited to be here again to share with you guys my weekly analysis on some interesting forex pairs like the US 30 gold, GBP and also the USDJPY. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on the notification button so that you get notified whenever I drop new videos. And also, please stay to the end of this video so as to get prepared for the coming week. You guys know I try to drop interesting analysis on the markets to encourage or show you guys what to expect in the coming week, and also the trades which I was able to take in the previous week. So this is another episode on the trades which I took in the previous week, and also I'll be talking about some interesting movement or what we should be expecting in the coming week. For those also interested in learning how to trade the forex market, I'll also drop my Fiverr link so you can hit me up and I'll add you to my class. Please also, I will encourage you guys to drop your favorite pairs which you would love me to analyze or talk about in our next video that is coming up. For those who have been wondering, I've been using the WFUNDED. It's a prop account which I've been trading on. I have like two different accounts with them. I have a 100k account and also a 25k account. So it's a prop firm that is reliable. They have fast payouts, and they have a tight spread on the MT5. So it's a prop account or a prop firm that will encourage you guys to try out whenever if you're looking at trying up any prop account or prop firm. So I will also drop the link in my description so that you can hit them up and maybe get any account size of your choice, so you can check them out and see them for yourself. So quickly we'll move into the business of the day. On my screen here we have the US 30, so we'll start with the US 30 for today. The trades which I took on the previous week on US 30 was this one here on my screen. I was not able to take any trade on US 30. This was the move that happened last 2 weeks. So the previous week I was actually anticipating a move, because when market was around this point I said I won't take any trade if the market is still within this range here. So I said it's either the market breaks above it and I will look for an opportunity to go long, or it breaks below it and I'll look for an opportunity to go short. But if you look at it, market came above here, market still came around here, gave us a retest. It gave us a retest which I was not able to take because I don't take any trade. I don't take trades on Mondays. So the market retested this point and pushed to the upside, which I didn't take. So even when it broke above this point here, even when it finally broke above this, the move was still on a Monday, so I didn't take any trade around there. I've gotten into this trade, taking a long position down up to this point, but I didn't take any trade on the US 30. So I was more focused on other pairs, which I will still talk about later in this video. So the movement, which even when the market came down, US 30 actually was a bit confusing the previous week, which was one of the reasons why I didn't rush into taking any trades on the US 30, because it's also a very volatile pair that you don't want to mess around with. So the market, this was another place I was supposed to take a trade, but I didn't do that because when the market finally broke below it, it gave a retest, but I didn't take any trade because I was already on the trade on gold at this point, so I didn't take any trade on this one. So market came here, retested. This trend line was also signifying an opportunity for me to go short, but it failed to respect this trend line. I was expecting maybe a retest of this in conjunction with this resistance zone over here, which the market failed to respect. So for the previous week, I didn't take any trade on the US 30. But what I'll be expecting from the US 30 the coming week, you see that it seems like we formed a head and shoulder pattern. So this is like the shoulder, this is the head. Now we are forming another shoulder around there. So possibly I'll be expecting to go short on US30, I'll be expecting to go short on the US30 if the market should give me a good maybe like a good double top around this level, this line I have over here, because this line represents a resistance zone for me. So if the market gives me a double top around this level, or a consolidation around this point, I might go short, dragging it down to this level here. So if I am to go short from here, this will be what I'll be targeting for. I'll targeting these lows that we have here, you get. So that will be giving me up to like maybe 5:1 roughly. So if the market does something like this, I will go short, or I could possibly wait for also a break below this level, a retest of it again, and a push to the downside. So these are my two scenarios for me to go short on the US30. But if I am to go long on US30, I'll kindly wait for a break above this, a retest of it, and a push to the upside. But if you're looking at the chart, you know that we are currently bullish on the US30. So even if I am to go short on US30, I know that it is temporarily. So I'll still be looking for an opportunity to take out my profits whenever we get to a support area, because we might reverse to the upside from those areas at that point. So the US30, I'll wait. Firstly, I'll be expecting a break above this point, a retest of it, and a push to the upside if I am to go long on the US30. Or even when we come back to this point, when we come back to this zone here, we might see like this, a retest of this zone again, and a push to the upside. So this is my second scenario to go long on the US30. Other than this, I'll try not to take any trade on US30. So quickly, I'll move over to the gold. I took only one trade on the gold in the previous week, and which gave me a loss. So what I expected from gold, because I said about gold being bullish, and I was kind of expecting a retracement in gold, because it was not giving me a good opportunity to go long or to go short. So I was waiting for a retest around this level, then looking for an opportunity to go short. But market didn't give me good opportunities to do that. But even when the market came below this level, I was anticipating to go short down to this zone here. You get. So let me go to a 4 hours time frame so that you see reasons why I was targeting that level. So if you look at, ever since we broke above this point, we didn't get any retest of it around this zone. So we're supposed to come and probably retest this zone and look for an opportunity to continue going up, or being bullish on the gold. But the market didn't do any of that. Even when the market still came here, I drew a mini trend line connecting this point. So first of all, I didn't risk completely, because I have like a percentage which I risk on a particular trade, but I didn't risk up to that, because I was waiting for the markets to break below this trend line for me to add more positions to it. But the market didn't do that. When it finally got to this point, it reversed. It actually gave me a little profit, which I didn't take out any partials on, before it reversed to the upside and it broke above it. So currently on the gold, what I'll be expecting from gold in the coming week, it's quite simple. I will be expecting a retest of this zone, probably a consolidation around this level, and a push to the upside. Or I'll be expecting maybe a consolidation around this level here, and a push to the upside. This is my first scenario to go long on the gold. The second scenario is for me to wait for a break above this level, is a retest of it and a continuation to the upside. So this is my first and my second scenarios, or what I'll be looking at to go long on gold. But if I am to go short, what I'll be expecting from USD is a break below this level, a retest of it again, probably a consolidation around it, then look for an opportunity to go short on the gold. So this is what I will be expecting. Other than this, I will try not to take any trade and go. Just like, you know, last week I was anticipating much movements from gold and the USDT, but you see how it went. I didn't take any, finally didn't take any trade on USDT, and the only one I took on gold gave me a loss. But regardless, gold is actually my favorite pair, which I love to trade. So I still look forward to getting good opportunities to go long or to go short on gold. So next, I will talk about the GBP USD. So for the GBP USD, I have waited for an opportunity to go short, which actually gave me a loss. For in the previous week, I wasn't able to get good profits from the market, even despite knowing or predicting where the market was actually going. You know, when the market came around this point, it gave me a retest. I went short, but the market quickly stopped me out. Afterwards, after stopping me out, the market still pulled down. If you look at where I was targeting, I was actually targeting this black this zone over here on the black line. So I was actually expecting that. Even when the market broke below it, I didn't take any trade again on GBP and it got. So when I noticed that the market came down and it broke below this level, so this was now the trade which I was able to take. So the market gave me a retest of it. I drew like an ascending triangle of it, so it gave me almost a 3:1. This one gave me a good profit on the GBP. Then the second one that I was able to take was this one. When the market let me show you also the trend line which I was following on the GBP. This is the trend line which I am following. So if you notice, we broke above it, below it. So looking for an opportunity to go short down probably to these levels over here. So since we are at this point, I was waiting for an opportunity, or looking out for an opportunity to go to see a retest of this black line over here. So when market came here, it broke above it, gave us a retest. I quickly moved or jumped into the trade, and it gave me almost it's a trade I was going for an 8:1, but along the line I took my profit out because I don't like holding my trades over the weekend. So this is the three trades I took on the GBP. The first one gave me a loss, while these two gave me profits. But the profits I got from this was able to cover the loss I got from this GBP that the first trade which I took on GBP that gave me a loss. So in the coming week, what I'll be expecting from GBP, it's a completion of the retest. It's a completion of this retest. Let me go over to a 4 hours time frame. So a completion of this retest and a push also to the downside, or a continuation of this retest and a push to the downside, or I'll look for an opportunity to go for the market to break above it, give us a retest, then see if it aligns with the trend, then look for an opportunity to go long on the GBP. But for now, I don't have much to say on the GBP. Just like last week, I said I wasn't seeing much setups, but within the week, I was able to understand what the market was doing properly, and it gave me a good profit, even when I didn't talk about it much on the previous week. So lastly, we'll talk about the USDJPY. So as for USDJPY, I took only one trade on the USDJPY, which was this one here. I noticed that the market came above it. It gave us a retest of it. Immediately I went long without thinking twice. Market gave me almost a 3:1. Then this was the trade I missed because I took the trade on GBP, then I missed this one on the USDJPY, and luckily this one was consolidating a bit, but the GBP pulled very well, so I am not regretting my actions. So I took only 2 trades on the USDJPY. First was this one, which gave me a profit. Sorry, I took only 1 trade. First was this one, which gave me a profit, and this one that I missed out on. So USDJPY, what I'll be expecting from it is a retest of this level here. If I'm to go long, I'll wait for a retest of this level, then a continuation to the upside. That's if we still remain bullish on the USDJPY, but currently we are above this zone here. But if I am to see an opportunity also like a break below it, a retest of this point, then I'll look for an opportunity to go short on the USDJPY. But currently it moves opposite direction as of with the GBP USD. So for now, these are what I'll be expecting from the USDJPY. I don't have much to say on the USDJPY until probably within the week I'll understand properly what the market is actually showing to me. Thank you guys for staying to the end of this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on the notification button so that you get notified whenever I drop a sort of a content like this. Thank you all and stay blessed.